Hey guys, welcome back to Riahs tie-dye, and as promised, we are going to do DIY tie-dye jeans with bleach and Procion dyes. So, just like the last video, but we're going to add dye to the end result of almost the same thing as last time. But these are new jeans, new project, so we went, full steps on that one. You still have time for the comment shout out for next week, but we will be picking a comment shout out winner in this video, so stick around till the end. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Turn the notifications on to all, so that way you never miss an awesome video like our tie-dye bleach jeans. And pretty soon we have one color swirl coming up, and super excited, we're planning on doing some Halloween stuff soon. Halloween bleach swirls and Halloween characters, all that stuff. So definitely going to want to hit that subscribe button. Let's get started.
Alright, so we have another old pair of my jeans here. They are 84% cotton, 14 polyester, and 2 spandex. So these will dye really good when we put dye on them. So we're going to do the same thing kind of that we did in the last video for the other jeans. But we want the bleach to be a little more even this time, and we want one whole leg to be totally white. So that's why we're outside. I have 100% bleach in a spray bottle. I don't want to choke myself out. And so we're just going to get started, and we're going to cover one whole side of the jeans. So one whole leg and part of the top waist area. And then we're going to just spray and leave it in the sun. And then flip it over, spray the other side, leave it in the sun. So let's get started. Alright, so now we're going to leave these out here for a while. I'm not sure how long yet because we want them to be totally white. Our last video we did do a scrunch, so it was a little bit, but we're going to leave these out here. The sun's kind of in and out today, so the sun should kind of help it if it comes back out again. So we'll come back and check on it. I will let you know how long. And then if there's any spots that are uneven, we'll put some more on and let it sit again. And I will, like I said, let you know how long. So we'll be right back and see what they look like.
Alright, you guys, so here's our jeans. We do have a couple of dark spots and some patches. However, that's not going to be a big deal. We're just scrunching these today. I'm going to pick some colors and then do the black low light or highlight on the back of them to come out into the front. Just because these are my first pair of jeans with dye in them, I don't want to do anything too extravagant because I just want to see how the fabric works when I dye it. I want to see how it comes out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to scrunch these. This side, we're probably just going to roll up in rubber bands so it stays out of our way. But we're going to scrunch this side really good, and I'm going to use kite string. So I'm going to start from the middle and scrunch it all up. And the kite string is going to keep it nice and tight. So that's why I want to use that. We want it nice and tight. You can even curve this a little bit to make it easier. But I don't want it to be too thick. They are jeans anyways, so they're thick fabric. Definitely not like a t-shirt. So when you scrunch this, just make sure it's not too raised, I guess is a good word. If you keep it semi-flat, you should still get a really even, color. The only thing with the black is, I think, depending on, that's why I want to do this, the black, when we put it on the bottom portion of the pants, it might be a little more dominant on the back than on the front, but I'm okay with that. I do want to see how it turns out, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do colors up top and black on the bottom. So we're going to lay our kite string over with enough so that when we get ready to tie it off and be done tying, we can. I'm actually going to flip this around because I'm right-handed. So as the kite string ties and pulls, it will get a lot tighter and probably thicker, but we'll work with it. Just keep putting the kite string in a different area and pull it. I just go all over with my kite string. I want to make sure that I don't have too much loose fabric. But you also don't, like I said, you don't want it so thick that you're going to have an issue with your dye. Okay, so you can see that I have a ton of kite string here, so I'm just going to cut this, and we're going to find our original string, which is right here, and we're going to tie that off. I'm just doing a double knot at the moment. And then I don't want to waste my kite string on something that I'm not going to dye, so I am going to use rubber bands. And I'm going to use the ones that I don't really use that much, so like the pink ones and the purple ones. I have a lot of white ones from back when I used to use the tulip. So it doesn't matter what you do with them, just you're going to want to tie them up so that they're out of your way. So I'm just kind of going to fold them up. That should be good. Put a couple of rubber bands on them. You're just going to want to remember that where the middle is right here, you still are going to want that to be part of your scrunch. So right here, where this middle hem is, or whatever you call it, you're still going to want dye right here, which we can bind with a rubber band just so we know. Right here's the middle. So just band that up. So now we're going to dye this, and this is the front and then the back. So we're going to use, I have 4 different colors, red, blue, yellow, and green, and then the red and yellow we can overlap to make orange, and then the red and blue we can overlap to make purple, which normally I would make a separate purple and a separate orange to add, but I figured not that big of a deal if I already have colors made that will make those colors. So that's what we're going to do, and these are ready to dye, so let's get to it. Alright you guys, so these are ready to go. I have red, yellow, green, and blue, and then on the back side we are going to do black. So I'm just going to make sure that I do not put the red and the green next to each other. Definitely overlap some of the red and yellow and some of the red and blue, but try to keep the green and the red away from each other, which is kind of hard to do, but you can try to keep the green in between the yellow and the blue, and that won't have any issue. Like I said, just try to keep that green and red away from each other, and then on the back side we'll put black all over. Just don't put too much black or else it's gonna really overtake the back side of your jeans. So we're gonna get started on that. Okay, so we put quite a bit of color in here, red, green, blue, and yellow, and then black on the back. So what I did is I put the color on, put the black on the back, and then I came back and resaturated some of the spots, just because I'd like to get the color down in there, so hopefully it's gonna kind of meet in the middle. So now this can sit for 24 hours, and when you're ready, just rinse it in cold water until the water runs clear, which I find lately that if you put this in the shower and keep it on your rack, let your shower run over it for about 15 minutes, most of the dye will come out, and then when you start wringing it out, it'll be a lot quicker. So that's a little tip for you. And then we'll do our reveal. So we'll be back for that. Alright, so we have our reveal. I'm just going to get right into it because I got to cut some stuff. So we do have a comment shout out winner. Before I tell you who that is, the jeans apparently are pretty absorbent because this is the middle and the dye is like way up here. So that's okay though, because I'm okay with showing you my mistakes. You can learn from me. Try to use some thick water on them next time, or don't go that far. Don't go that close to the other side. However, it could still look pretty awesome. We'll see. Okay, so our comment shout out winner is Amanda Copeland, and she wants to see a geode tapestry, which I also have been wanting to do a geode tapestry. I just am kind of, you know, apprehensive about it. I know it's a lot of work, but I can do it. All right, we're going to open this up. So congratulations, Amanda. We're going to do that video for you next week. And here is our dyed jeans. Ooh, I like that. So I definitely got dye on the other side of the jeans, but I don't think it ruins the jeans at all. So this is yellow, green, blue, and red. Some of it is overlapped. I don't see much purple or orange in there, but it could look very different after I wash them. And back. So this was just a scrunch, but I put black on the back so we could have some black highlights. So I did get some green in the other side, like I said, but learn from my mistakes. Just don't go up to the very center of the jeans. If you can keep it back a little bit, or even use thick water, your jeans would look a lot better than mine. But I still love these. These are awesome. So congratulations, Amanda Copeland. We are going to do that geode tapestry for you. Next week, you'll have a video with your name in it and everything. And then you can see how I do my own geode tapestry. And don't forget to check out my Facebook page, because sometimes we do giveaways. So head on over to my Facebook. You can find that, my channel art, and in my links down below, and my about page, I believe. So thank you so much for watching. Learn from my mistakes. I am totally okay with sharing them with you, and I'll see you next time.